entering tonight's quarterfinal with a record of 18 wins and 8 losses, the Oregon City Pioneers. The home team is from the Portland Scholastic League, entering tonight's quarterfinal with a record of 24 wins and 2 losses, the Benson Astros. Starting lineups for tonight's game. First visitors, the Oregon City Pioneers. Starting at 1 857 senior number 5, Chiles. Also number 857 senior number 10, Allie Carr. Starting at 854 junior number 12, Dixie Osaa. And 1 guard by 2 junior number 2, Libby Carr. And at the other guard is by 3 senior number 3, Reese Ruggie.
Here we go. Another quarterfinal game here for the girls. Yeah, this one more, and then we'll have our semifinal set for tomorrow. So here we go. Here we go. And begins with the Astros. And the quick layup, no good. It's going to be a rebound that time for Reese Wagant. And a foul will be called against Benson. So, be with Oregon City still here. Just a couple seconds into the game. So back in bounds with the Pioneers on their opening drive now after getting a quick stop against Benson. Here we go. It's going to be pass out, and it's going to be out of bounds. Going back to Benson to open up the game here. So both teams get a quick stop. That is how the game will begin. So here we go. Knocked out of bounds by the Pioneers. Stays with Benson. Back in bounds with Benson Tech. 0-0 ball game. Makes the pass inside. And the shot no good for the Astros. Rebound Pioneers. And they get to the pass out now to Abby Mogul. So different than the Clackamas Mogul sisters that have been in Clackamas past several years. As again, tries to go. Rebound Benson. After the Oregon City turnover, rather. They get the pass out for the Astros. And the pass back outside now to Vivian McDonald. And the three up and drain for Keelan Johnson. And a quick steal right back to Benson. The three up. And rolls out that time for Coco. Easy. What about the Oregon City? Here with 6:43 to go in the first. Benson ball. The defense. Oregon City with basketball offensively. Here we go, back in bounds with Oregon City. They get the pass off to Cameron Dill out of bounds to Benson. So another turnover by the Pioneers, straight back to the Astros. So back in bounds with Benson, they lead 3-0. It's gonna be left outside. It's gonna be the 3-up and drain again for Keelan Johnson. 6-0 Benson. Knocked out of bounds by the Astros, and it's gonna go back, stay with Oregon City. With 6:18 to go here in the first quarter. So we're back in bounds with Oregon City. They trail 6-0. 2 minutes into the game. And out of bounds to Oregon City with 6:08 to go in the first quarter. And timeout. Oregon City. And 30 throw for the Pioneers. They trail 6-0 to the Astros. And the timeout, Oregon City ball after they call 30-second timeout. So here we go. It's going to be Reese Wigant to throw the inbounds here for the Pioneers. And it's going to be back in bounds with the Pioneers. They get it off to Abby Mogul. And Abby Mogul the pass inside and the layup to go for Reese Wigant. And it's going to be 6-2 Benson. 3-up for Benson, no good. And Benson ball. And Benson knocks it off of Oregon City, so they were able to keep the ball.
Here's Oregon City, number 22, Leah Manning. Replacing Cameron Dilly.
Here we go. Back in bounds with Benson. And I think the influence of the Benson boys being tournament has kind of opened up Benson's eyes. The student section said past couple of years, unless it's been the same well, maybe a little bit of the championship only, they bring their student. They have a student section for the girls team. Now it's just the quarterfinal. They already have one here. Exciting to see. First shut up and no good. And actually over there in the Oregon City student section, that is Grant Generals. As low to go for Benson. Up and rolls in. And back in bounds with the Pioneers after that. It's going to be drive inside. It's Mogul. No. Rebound Benson. Nearly ripped away by Mogul. So here we go. That's Abraham Kogan in the student section. For Grant in Oregon City student section after they eliminated them completely from the playoffs today. So that's kind of funny. That's the 3. Drain for Mogul. Let's see. Abraham Kogan's reaction. That's 8-5 Benson. Actually, it's funny, they say even though Oregon City's here, their student section is a Grant student section. Pretty funny. That's out against Benson. So stays with
That's her first, second team foul.
Oregon City
Into the game for the Pioneers is number 0, Cameron Newt.
with 4:30 to go here in the first quarter.
In for Benson, number 23, left and down.
We're back in bounds with Oregon City. It's going to be the pass out for the Pioneers, out to Livy Carnes. The correction, that's Reese Huigant. And the three up and drained for three. We are tied 8-8. So 8-8. And a foul we called against Benson. Or against Oregon City.
Pioneer foul, charge number 2, Livy Carnes. That's her first. Second team foul of the quarter.
Oh, I said I'm using my tripod right now. It's just the flooring's a little bit bouncy. But thank you, though. As it's going to be back in bounds with Benson. The swing out, the three. The Astros good for a three. Now you're good. You're not the first person to ask me that, actually, which is kind of funny. I was going to kind of show here. It's kind of like a wood floor, so it's kind of weird. As it's going to be turnover for the Pioneers, straight back to Benson, and what a grab! And trying to get to go, and another offensive rebound, and it rolls out again. And this time it's been rebounded by Huigant and the Pioneers with 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Like the student section, you got 3 Grant students and 1 Oregon City student in the Oregon City student section right now. As the steal again for the Astros, and all the way to go for Benson. And that's going to be that time.
In for Oregon City, number 5, Cameron Tilly, number 10, Alan Collins, and number 12, Jason Polak.
Not sure. Oh, it was Jayla Lackey on that shot. Back in bounds with Oregon City. Mogul takes a 3, no good. What a pass actually by Mogul. As it's going to be Cameron Dilly getting it to go for the Pioneers. 13-10 they trail. So 2:20 to go here in the first. Out of bounds to Oregon City with 2:16 to go here in the first. So back in bounds with Oregon City. They trail by 3. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Open up the game. And it's going to be swung out for the Pioneers. And now it's going to be the drive inside. And a foul called against Benson. So it'll be like 2 shots coming up for the Pioneers. For Mogul.
That's her first, third team foul. At the line for the Pioneers is number 2, Livy Carnes.
That's Livy Carnes. Oops. That's so we're seeing zeros in some of these rosters, so I get kind of mixed up. So it's looking like Livy Carnes, not Abby Mogul. Oops. Second shot's up. Also good. 13-12, Benson. So Oregon City is trying to lead down to 1, trying to avenge the boys team who went 2 and out here as they lost to Grant earlier today. And now the players that beat Grant are now in their student section. The players from Grant that beat them are in the student section. Timeout. We're out of bounds to Oregon City. Thought we had timeout, but nope. So the minute 39 to go here in the first. Benson ball. Back in bounds with Benson. They lead by 1. They drive inside the swing out. And back inside. It's going to be the good shot to go for Jay Lackey. And it's going to be 15-12 Benson. It's going to be shot up for the Pioneers. No good that time for Reese Wagant. And Benson calls timeout. 15-12. Here, 1:11 to go in the first quarter. Timeout. And the timeout back in bounds with Benson. They lead by 3. Clock has not started. And no. As I said, it'll be a throw for Benson now. This on the clock does start. So now we're able to resume with Benson. And inside shot, no good. Rebound by the Pioneers by Wagant. And it's going to be the 3 up, no good for the Pioneers. Well, I said Benson has so many tall players. They make Oregon City look so tiny. It's crazy. As a shot up, no good for Benson. I'll be out of bounds to Benson with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. I said I saw Oregon City girls earlier in the year when they were undefeated. That was before they had their first loss, which was to Auburn. An offensive foul against Benson. Goes back to Oregon City with 35 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Benson foul charge number 21, Kellen Johnson, her second personal, 14 foul in the quarter.
So here we go. Back in bounds with the Pioneers. They get it out to Livy Carnes. Pass inside, and Wagant gets it to go. 15-14 Benson. Well, Benson just also has 2 of the top 3 freshmen in the state this year, so they just have some good guys. Centennial, the one guy that's really good, he didn't transfer, he moved physically, so he didn't have a choice. I was talking about Centennial coach. He was like, he didn't have a choice. He had to go to Centennial. And then I said Park Rose. I said got another really good freshman in the transfers. Actually, the schools that probably got the most transfers, Hillsborough got a lot of transfers. They got transfers from like Aloha, Glencoe, Liberty, everywhere. Second shot's up, and now just like that, Oregon City leads 16-15. As it's gonna be 3 at the buzzer, no good. 16-15 at the end of the first quarter. Oregon City is leading over Benson. 16-15. The Pioneers lead the Astros. We got mascot of the land versus mascot of the air. Actually, there's no air in space. It's just nothing. We got the mascot of above and beyond. There you go. Versus the mascot of the land. That works. Ooh, future versus past is a very good one. I like that. So here we go. That started the second quarter to Oregon City ball, being quarter number 2. They lead by 1, trying to pull off back-to-back huge upsets. They beat South Salem last round. And now they look to try to upset Benson, but a lot of game left, and Benson's a very tough team. As it will begin with the Oregon City turnover, so back to Benson it goes. So put up quarter number 2 here at the Chiles Center. We're back in bounds with Benson. It's going to be 7:40 to go here in the second quarter. The drive inside and the layup to go for the Benson for Samara Massey. So a 17-16, Benson takes the lead back. Now Benson student section are stand up. I think this is the very first time I've seen their students section stand up for a girls game ever. They've been here a lot. It's very exciting. The influence with their success in both boys and girls basketball this year, you can tell, is playing a role. It's out of bounds. Stays with Oregon City with 7:15 to go in the first half. Back in bounds to the Pioneers. It's going to be drive inside. The floater, no good. And it's going to be the quick steal. Drive out. And it's going to be the 3 drain for Livy Carnes. 1917 Oregon City. Out of bounds. Right back to Oregon City it goes. Here with 6:50 to go in the first half. Here we go, back in bounds. Here we go. 3 up, no good. And rebound for Benson. And right back to Oregon City it goes. The inside, layup to go. Rolls out. And out of bounds to Benson. Here with 6:26 to go in the first half. So it's going to be back in bounds with Benson. They trail by 2 to Oregon City. 6:20 to go in the first half here. Here we go. The shot up, no good for Benson. And a steal for Oregon City. Goes back to the Pioneers. Here with 6 minutes to go in the first half. The drive inside. And Livy Carnes can get it to go. Taken back by Benson. And Benson can't get it to go in. And offensive rebound and gets it to go for the Astros. And Massey ties it back up for Benson, 19-19. And the 3 up, no good for the Pioneers. Rebound, Benson for Jayla Lackey. And the Astros, 5:20 to go here in the first half. Here we go. And to the out of bounds. Stays with Benson. 5:11 to go here in the first half.
Number 4, Ryan Gintu, and number 22, Liam Manning.
There we go. Back in bounds with the Astros and Coco. That'll be a foul. I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to guess because they thought, like, actually, I probably, the wording is kind of weird, so I probably shouldn't say that. There's a reason why I can think of why they would want to change it. I just feel like that, I don't feel like they need to change it. I like Techman and Texters. Second shot's up for Benson, and good. Techman's fair. It's a tech school. It's unique. As Carnes get the ball for the Pioneers. Swings it out. They trail by 2, 21-19. And it's going to be up. And the shot to go in to go. Honestly, I kind of like the logo, how they had to change their logo, because you can look up why they wanted to change it. Just be safe, I won't say it on here. But I don't know. I like the old logo better. And you know, I'm curious. What were the other two options in that poll besides Astros? I'm curious now. The classic BT goes hard. Oh yeah, for Loa, yeah. Oh, the Loa logo was super good. As Oregon City ties it back up. 30-second timeout. 23-23 here. 4 minutes to go here in the first half. Oh yeah, the Benson McBenson faces is crazy. So I design my own sports teams. I have a team that's actually called Benson State, located out of Benson, Arizona. I put their mascot as the 49ers because there's a gold mine there. So they should use my idea. Maybe just put them as the Benson 49ers. Back in bounds with Benson. And it's going to be his shot to go. No good, and a foul will be called on Benson. Goes to Oregon City with 3:47 to go in the first half. Okay. All right, buddy. Now the Benson 89ers. Back in bounds with Oregon City. It's going to be the pass out to Carnes. It's inside for the Pioneers. And out of bounds to Benson. With 3:35 to go in the first half. So here we go. Back in bounds with Benson. Tied game 23-23. It's going to be Coco driving inside. Takes a shot. No good. Rebound Pioneers. for Riley Cantu. And the drive inside, it's going to be the 3 up. No good. It's an air ball. And rebounded by the Astros. And ball gets knocked out. Taken back by Oregon City. Look to go all the way. Cantu gets it to go. Ref hitting the 6-7 emote. As it's going to be 25-23 Oregon City. With 2:33 to go here in the first half.
Replacing London Titan and Jake Young.
Okay. Probably because they're like Benson face or something like that, like you guys were talking about. Man, they should have gone with the Benson 49ers. I already have I made a logo for that and everything. Oh, they're not from Benson, Arizona, so they don't have a gold mine like the team I designed is.
Second team foul. Kellen Johnson at the line for the Astros.
I would not be surprised if they recommended Bulldogs, because Benson Bulldogs like kind of has a ring to it. Just everyone's the Bulldogs nowadays, so it's kind of boring. As the first shot's up and good for Keelan Johnson, so 1 point game. Second shot up for Johnson, up and good. Too many Tigers as well. And actually, there's also a lot of Vikings as well. At least in high school, there's a lot of Vikings. I've called like 4 or 5 different Viking teams this year. It's insane. As it's going to be saved by Benson. They avoid the turnover with a tied game with 2 minutes to go here in the first half. It's Johnson losing the ball. Stolen by the Pioneers. It's going to be all the way. Denied by Lackley. She said, get that out of here. With 1:51 to go in the first half. Here we go, back in bounds with Oregon City. Layup to go, no good. Rebound, and out of bounds to Benson. Here with min 4:6 to go. And it's going to be Benson with the ball, tied game, 25-25. It's going to be the drive. Pass to Johnson, that's no good. Rebound by the Pioneers for Livy Carnes. And the left to go. So that was blocked again by Benson. And that one blocked by Johnson that time. So Astros on a blocking rampage here. Let's say, just like Sherwood was against Westland a couple rounds ago. When they had 20 blocks against Westland, boys, get them here. And it's going to be a tough shot up. Gets it to go for Cameron Dilly. 27-25 Oregon City. Here goes Benson. He gets to go. Offensive rebound, and Lackey draws the and one for Benson. So 1 to shoot for Lackey and the Astros with 1:09 to go in the first half. For Benson.
Oregon City foul number 12, Dixie Pope-Latnick. Her first third team foul. Kayla Lackey at the line. Shooting one.
So 1 shot now for Benson. Up. Good. 27-28. Benson back with the lead. So 28-27. Astros over the Pioneers. In a future versus past matchup. And the pass with Oregon City. The drive inside. Swings it back out. Swings it back out again. Now the drive inside. Lost it. Stays with Oregon City. So here we go. Stays with Oregon City back in bounds. Knocked out of bounds by Benson. So stays with Oregon City, but now they'll back up a little bit. No, not under their own M1 anymore. Here we go. Back in bounds with Oregon City. And the 3 to go for the Pioneers. 30-28 Oregon City. That's clever. That's clever. And here we go. Benson had a wide open 3, but doesn't take it. Instead takes the mid-range jumper. Bricks it. Offensive rebound, though, for Lackey. Lackey has a foul called. And that's going to be Oregon City's last foul to give here for the first half. With the shot clock off with 26 seconds left in the first half.
Oregon City foul, charge number 3, Reese Whitehamp. That's her first. 14th foul.
Back in bounds with the Astros. It's going to be the 3 for Benson. That's no good. And it's going to be out of bounds to who? Oregon City. With 18 seconds to go in the first half. Benson with possession for half number 2. So here we go. Back in bounds with Benson on the steal. And they'll take the layup to tie it up 30-30. So tied game, out of bounds. And right back to Benson again. So Benson ball with 9 seconds to go in the first half. Back in bounds with Benson. And Ben can't get it to go. Lackey tries to get it, can't get it, out of bounds. So Benson again. And they'll run it back one more time here in the first half. Yeah, it's going to be the shot at the buzzer. Offensive foul. So just going to be an additional foul on Benson. No shots, no nothing. That's just going to essentially be the end of the first half. That being her 3rd, though, that's pretty big. And once he holds it out, 30-30 at the end of the first half. Anybody's game. Oregon City trying to pull off a huge upset here. So one more half to go. Benson playing him tough. Well, let's see who wants it more in the second half. 30-30 at the end of the first half. So just going to be muting for halftime to avoid copyright from all the music that'll be playing on the intercom. Yeah, because Putnam's on a cold streak right now. This is 3 versus 11. Second half underway.
Oregon City's got a charge number 10 Alan Fuller.
All right, here we go.
First team foul. Lackey shooting
Second half underway. He gets at the end one for the Benson. And it's 33-30. Yeah, I've been here all day long. Got 6 hours of sleep last night. Been here since about 8:30 this morning. So about 14 straight hours of basketball. And shot's no good for Oregon City. Rebound by the Astros. Here we go. It's going to be drive inside to go for the Pioneers. And the shot to go in for Benson, 37-32. So here we go. It's going to be the pass out, the drive inside, the jumper. Shot no good that time for Livy Carnes. And it's going to be out of bounds to Oregon City with 6:28 to go here in the third. They're back in bounds with Oregon City. They trail by 5, 37-32. It's be on the ground. And a foul against Benson. With 6:15 to go in the third.
Benson foul number 21, Kelly Johnson. That's her third. First team foul. London Dyton in for the Astros. Replacing Johnson.
Here we go, back in bounds. Nobody, it's going to be a kick ball against Benson. Let me zoom out a little bit here so you can, there we go. So kick ball against Benson, stays with Oregon City. Back in bounds with the Pioneers. The layup to go. And it's going to be Pioneers down by 3 now. And 3 for Benson, no good. Offensive rebound for Lackey. And offensive foul against Benson. So goes back to Oregon City here with 5:54 to go in the third.
Second team foul.
Here we go, back in bounds with the Oregon City. And it's going to be, passes to go. As Rees way gone, brings it down to a 1-point deficit for the Pioneers. Benson up by 1. And ball's tipped, so Benson recovers it. As it's going to be pass out. The drive inside for the jumper. No good. Rebound Benson. Layup to go. 39-36. Inside, swing out, and it's going to be blocked. Out of bounds, stays with Oregon City.
Oregon City is number 0, Cameron Youth, and number 22, Leah Manning. Replacing Cameron Dilly and Allie Carr.
So shot's no good. Taken back by Benson. It's going to be a foul, and 2 shots coming up for the Astros with 4.4 to go here in the third. So for those watching, make sure to like and subscribe as I'm covering games this tournament all tournament long. And for those who want to take the sport to another level, accepting donations now on YouTube and Venmo, which is Donnie-Howard-4. I said shout out to David Warburg. I said this leading donation so far. So shout out to him and his support. The second shot's good. So 41-36. Benson. Back in bounds. Oh, you're good. You hooked me up with Pokemon card trades already. That's good enough. There's going to be a foul. And they're showing up for the Pioneers. And you seem to always break against me in Pokemon tournaments. That's just what's coming up for the Pioneers. For Leia Manning, first shot's up, no good. Stays 41-36. You did? I don't remember that. Second shot's no good. Oh, yeah, yes, you did beat me once. That's right. As shots up, no good. Then rebounded, then tried again. Third time's the charm. And Lackley gets it to go. 43-36 Benson. Yeah, I just realized that as I said that, yeah. I was playing Ethan's Typhlosion. That deck sold. As it's going to be the drive inside. The Pioneers back out. It's an air ball. And out of bounds to Benson. It's going to be back in bounds with Benson. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. And it's going to be the drive inside. The swing out gets it off on a tough pass in the three. No good. Rebound Lackley for the Astros. The amount of times I've almost said textures in this game is actually insane. And the three's up. No good. Rebounded by the Pioneers. I said Benson's here every year, so I'm only saying textures every year at this time of year, so I'm used to it. Tomato. So we have two shots coming up here for Reese Wagont and the Pioneers. So two big free throws here for the Pioneers, trying to get it down to a 5-point deficit if able, with 3:18 to go here in the third. So I'm pretty sure the most people have had, almost the most amount of people have had watching a girls game at once. The record's either last year's Girls Championship or the South Wasco County Southwest Christian Girls 1A playoff game. I like all of South Wasco County watching that. It was crazy. All the people that couldn't travel, the 3-hour drive, watched it. It was pretty cool. They did really good too. They competed with a really tough team. As it's going to be the drive out, and they get to go. Offensive rebound. Then it's going to be blocked by the 5'2" Oregon City player. Actually, maybe 5'1", 5'2" player. Oh, yes, it was. It was crazy. No, it doesn't. When I said with my team at practice this year, I was actually our team's best shooter, at least at practice. It's me back in bounds. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I'm friends with Lovely Bess. I said she's a crazy good player. As a jumper up and drained for Livy Carnes. I said, we love the small kings. Those are always some of the most fun players to watch. As it's going to be back in bounds with Livy Carnes and the Pioneers. She takes a crazy three. Can't get it to go. And a foul will be called against Benson. And that's going to be free throws for the Pioneers. Some big free throws here with 2:18 to go in the third.
Benson now charge number 14, Tawana Massey. That's her fourth personal. 15th foul of the quarter. At the line for the Pioneers is number 12, Dixie Korolotnik. Shooting two.
First shot's up and good.
And for Benson is number 0, Kate Young. In for Oregon City.
I'm gonna be honest, whenever I see Pilos, I think of the Portland Pilots more than the Oregon City Pioneers, to be honest. As the second shot now for the Pioneers. It's a big one. It's up. Rolls in. And it's a 5-point game. So here we go, back in bounds with the Astros. They lead by 5, 45-40. Here in a great quarterfinal game. Best game by far so far. As first games were like a 10-point game and a 40-point game today so far. As Lackley gets it to go for the Astros, 47-40. With 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Here goes Oregon City. Tough shot, no good for Carnes. And it's going to be a tough shot up, gets it to go. That's going to be a technical foul. I can see that from up here. I saw that one coming a million miles away. I saw her get in her face. I was like, there's going to be a tee. And sure enough, there it is. Technical foul will be on Coco Solis Beasley for taunting. So, and that one, I can see that from up here. And it's going to be first shot up, but no good for Livy Carnes. Second shot's up and good. So makes one of two. So it was the Oregon City ball regardless. Now they just get a head start on the inbounds. One of the Benson assistants is telling Benson to get loud. Cheerleaders helping out, tell them to hype up. Look at this. All right, Benson's starting to get loud. So here we go. And they drive inside, and a travel against Oregon City. Goes back to the Astros with 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. So we go back in bounds with the Astros. Under 90 seconds to go here in the third. It's going to be pass stolen by the Pioneers. Like I said, there's a sitting by the referee there, Jen Comfort show, telling coach what happened. It's going to be Carnes to pass out. And the three up. And no good. Taken back by Coco. Here we go. The pass out for the Astros to Kamara Phillips. Passes out. The three's up. No good. Offensive rebound and out of bounds. Knocked out of bounds by the Pioneers. Back inbound with the Astros. They lead by 10. 35 seconds to go in the third. Jumper up, no good. Offensive rebound for Lackley. And swing out, triple swing. He had an offense set up to give it to Coco. Post up by Lackley. It's an absolute disaster. Goes back to Oregon City with the shot clock off with 20 seconds to go in the third. Here we go. It's going to be Wig Gaunt drawing the foul. And 2 free throws coming up for her and the Pioneers with 15 seconds to go in the third.
Reese Whitegan at the line for Oregon City. Shooting 2.
Four shots up and no good.
In for Benson, number 10, Claire Delaney.
One more to shoot. Second shot. It is up. No good. Rebound Astros. Here we go. Looks like that was... And 3 up, and no good. So that's the end of the third quarter, 51-41 at the end of 3. So Benson on a hot streak, they lead by 10. Well, 51-41 going into quarter number 4 here at Charles Center. I'm not sure if they're trying to get my attention or someone else's attention. The Grant players. Here we go. I'm not. Now we're doing 6-7. I'm not sure what the Grant players are doing.
A technical foul assessed the Benson team. This is a team technical.
So it looks like there's a... Okay, so illegal substitution in the third quarter. So technical foul for an illegal substitution against Benson. Misses both the free throws. And it's going to be Oregon City ball. Benson student section finally really coming together now. So back in bounds with Oregon City. Quarter number 4. As it's going to be the drive inside again, and blocked, taken back by the Pioneers with 7:35 to go here in the 4th quarter. So Benson with the ball. There you go. It's going to be the shot up for Benson, no good. Offensive rebound for Lackley. Lackley draws the foul and the basket for the Astros. 53-41 Benson. For this second half, Benson has really started to take control after a tie halftime. For the Astros.
Oregon City foul. Number 12, Dixie Portland. That's her second. First team foul. Lackey shooting 1.
1 to shoot. And the end one is good for Lackley. Lackley. So 54-41. And the foul will be against Benson. 7:06 to go in the game. So stay tuned for one more game after this. Westland and Nelson. Nelson, the first time they've made it to the quarterfinals in school history in boys or girls. And they've only been around for 4 years, so. This will be like their first full graduating class this year. As it's going to be the steal by Livy Carnes. And it's going to be 2 free throws for the Pioneers.
Astros foul, charge number 0, Jake Young. That's her first personal. 13th foul. Livy Carnes at the line, shooting 2.
Here we go, first shot's up. Good for Livy Carnes. Comes the second shot. Shots up. Also good. 30-second timeout, Oregon City. And 30-second timeout. 54-43. Astros lead the Pioneers. Yep. And the timeout. Benson ball. They are able to run the end line. Back in bounds with the Astros. They walk right into a trap. Able to get out of it though. Coco, the pass to Lackey. And across half court it goes. For the Astros with 6:45 to go in the game. Here we go. And the foul will be called. And free throw's going to appear. And correction, it's an offensive foul. And it'll be Oregon City ball. Abraham Kogan for Grant just put on an Oregon City jersey. Oh, and he took it right off. It's a timeout, Oregon City. 54-43. Benson leads Oregon City. 6:30 to go in the game. Wouldn't be a bandwagon because he plays for Grant and they beat Oregon City today. They won. They eliminated Oregon City. And the timeout. It's going to be Oregon City ball, down 11 with 6:32 to go in the game. And I said, I think a little bit longer, we'll have Benson in both semifinals, and Benson and Tualatin in both semifinals. And a shot up, no good for Benson. Rebound, can't get it in. Here we go. It's going to be Oregon to the back of the ball. Brings it back out. And a rebound for the Astros. Back over with 5:50 to go here in the game. Here we go. It's going to be back to Coco. 5:30 to go in the game. It's going to be the drive inside for London Dayton. And the 3 to go. And the 3 to go for Benson, 57-43. And it's going to be Carnes driving inside. Carnes gets past Lackey, who's twice her size. Height. And once he missed the shot to go, can't get it out. So here we go. And timeout. Benson. 4:55 to go in the game. 57-43. Benson leads.
40-second timeout.
Here we go. It's back in bounds with Coco and the Astros. Under 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. They lead by 14, 57-43. It's going to be Kamara Phillips backing out. And the shot to go for Lackey. And it's 59-43 Benson. All Astros. Here we go. And kickball against Benson, so stays with Oregon City with 4:28 to go in the game. Euro back in bounds with Oregon City. It's going to be Carnes driving. They got the 3 up, and awkward shot. Benson able to save it, so they'll get the ball back. Lackey out to Coco. Coco now driving for the Astros, and it's going to be inside and out of bounds. And to Benson it stays. Here we go. And it's going to be under 4 minutes to go down the game. And a foul will be called against Benson with 3:52 to go of the game.
Benson down number 1 for the Beasley. That's her full personal. Team foul of the quarter. Moving Carnes at the line. Shooting
Benson did a little wave. Look at this. The Benson students starting a wave. See if they'll try to spread it around a little bit more. They'll just stand up. So we have 2 shots for the Pioneers. First shot's up. So 59-45. And back in bounds with the Astros. They still lead by 14 or 4 minutes to go. And it's going to be this pass out for the Astros. Inside. Now driving inside. All the way to the basket. No good, but a foul will be called. And it's going to be London Titan going to line for 2 for the Astros.
Pioneer foul number 0, number 2. Or second team foul. Number 23, London Titan at the line for the Astros, shooting 2.
Pushing up and no good here for the Astros. You can see the Westland band has arrived. At the top of the screen. So then shots up and also good. So 60. Our second shot is good. 60-45. So back up to a 15-point Benson lead. And the steal for Benson. So right back to the Astros it goes. And it's going to be the drive now for Phillips. And the tough shot up and over the basket. And it goes back to Oregon City with 3:21 to go in the game. And it's going to be 5-second violation against Oregon City. So right back to the Astros. Here, back in bounds with the Astros. They swing it out. It's going to be 23. Here we go. It's going to be the drive inside for Coco. And Coco looks like go to line for 2 for the Astros with 3:03 to go in the game.
Pioneer foul number 2, Libby Cards. That's her second. 13 foul. Kimora Phillips at the line, shooting 2.
First shot up and good. 61-45 Benson. Some Nelson fans are arriving. We have 3:03 to go in the game.
Oregon City foul. Charge number 2, Libby Cards.
I said 40 people. I said for a girls game on my channel, that's a lot. Like that's at least the second most ever now. I think it is. It's almost. I think I had like maybe 60 for the girls championship at the most last year, if that. So it's pretty. This is still. And this is a quarterfinal game. It's not even semifinal or championship. Honestly, I gotta say, everyone's done a great job, especially the Benson fans. Benson fans have really showed up for the stream so far this past couple of days. They've been incredible. So shout out to Benson. And of course, everyone else that's watching.
Benson foul, charge number 0, Jamie Young. That's her second personal. Dixie Portland.
So just for the Pioneers with 2:33 to go here in the game.
Shooting 2.
First shot's up and good.
Second for the Pioneers, number 22, Layla Manning. Replacing Allie Carr.
Yeah, that comeback by Tualatin last year was something else, man. That's craziest girls game I've ever watched. It might be the best girls game I've ever watched. It's really close. the first ever game I live streamed between Banks and Core, but that was like, even though it was only a 3A school and it was like way smaller school, that crowd was so loud the whole game, it was insane. Well, I didn't have a tripod at the time, so like my phone was like all over the place, and like YouTube had a glitch at the time where it was more zoomed in than it showed on my side, so you couldn't really see what was going on. But Banks won that game with the buzzer, like 1 versus 2. It was crazy. Yeah, that's the end one for Benson. So they get out the 15-point lead here with 2:20 to go in the game. Here we go. So we will have Benson and Tualatin in the semifinals for both the games tomorrow. Yeah, Banks is such a powerhouse. Like, they're 3A. Well, they'll be 4A next year going up. But, like, they're, like, one of the few small schools that can compete with these 6A schools. Like, they're very young this year. That's why they were a 17 seed. Yet they still beat the 1 seed and the 9 seed and almost beat the 4 seed. Like I said, Banks is something else, man. They're a school you don't want to mess around with. Oh, surprisingly, Aloha, we actually beat their JV team in a scrimmage of the summer. We beat them by like 30. It was insane. I was like surprised. I thought we were gonna lose by 30 just because Banks is so good. Yeah, Banks is very, very young. I know, yeah. But so they have the number 5 freshman in the state though, Powell. So that helps. I said, and Banks always like helps sponsors for the officials of the 6A tournament every year. Jim's Market at least. And when they host the youth tournament, they always host hospitality for all the referees. It's pretty cool. They do a great job. We'll see how, I said, Valley Catholic's going up with Banks to 4A. And there's going to be a foul. Here's minute 42 to go. I'll say it's going to be kind of weird not seeing Fisher King with Banks anymore. He's been there for a while. He's been really good. Still has his little brother Mason King there, though. As the first shot's up, and good for the Pioneers. For Carnes, 67-49. 67-50, actually, after my free throw. Second shot's up, and this time it's no good. Yeah, like I said, for next year, at least, the schools that are moving, McKay is going back up to 6A, just for the sake of traveling. Aloha is going down to 5A, as there's a foul called on Oregon City. Liberty and Sandy have to go down to 5A because of the size of their school. They're not big enough to be a 6A school now. So they're not choosing to do that. They have to. Sweet Home chose to go down from 4A to 3A. Crane, St. Paul, Southwest Christian, and Country Christian, I believe, are all going up from 1A to 2A next year. St. Paul's probably should, as I said, St. Paul's actually been playing 2A in football. They've been so good in football. Like, it's crazy. They're a 1A school playing the 2A level for football. That's impressive. And of course, their boys and girls basketball team is always good. Yeah, I said that's just like in the same school district area, though, as Aloha, the Beaverton School District. That's just where everyone is. As timeout Benson, full timeout with a minute left. 20-point Benson lead. As Benson essentially secured it. And the spot in tomorrow's semifinal against either Westland or Nelson. So make sure to stick around for the game after this. I'll be live streaming Westland Nelson. See how that goes. 1:07 to go in the game. 67 seconds, 69 to 50. Benson leads. Yeah, great games for sure tomorrow. Oh yeah, Holy War, that's going to be a sold-out game for sure. Benson to Alton should be great as well. As it's going to be 1 minute to go. As Benson will just try to run that clock down the rest of the way. And the three, yep. No good. Offensive rebound for Benson. And a steal for Benson. And I said a lot of respect there. Benson choosing to run out the clock instead of they had a wide open layup, but they said they'll just run the clock instead. I said you got to give him respect for that. And just going for Benson now. A great sportsmanship there by the Astros. First shot's up, no good. Second shot's up, and this time it's good. 70 to 50. So final 30 seconds here in the game. It's going to be the pass out. The drive inside all the way to the basket. And the basket to go. That time for Peyton Wigant. And Benson now just wants to hold it. Out of bounds to Oregon City with 8 seconds left. So Oregon City will get one more shot before the end of the game here. A lot of West Linn fans here already. As it's going to be turnover. And 70 to 52 the final. Benson's going to go to the semifinals. It's going to be Benson versus the winner of West Linn Nelson. Make sure to stay tuned for the West Linn Nelson game coming up right after this. If we're behind, it'll be at least 50 minutes. And we'll see you guys soon. Until next time, goodbye.